Good evening and thanks for joining us on News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Chris Costa. Zach Blanchard is off tonight. With the state of Maine short tens of thousands of homes, the city of Auburn says it wants to create 100 new ones, and it's asking the federal government for help. Leaders say the project was first proposed in the 90s, and now it's all hands on deck to try to make it happen. The city is discussing the project at tonight's city council meeting. News Center Maine's Jack Mulmud joins us live with more. Hi, Jack.
Hey Chris, well that's right, and this project comes at a time in which homelessness in the city is increasing. The city of Auburn saying they once saw just a few dozen people accessing general assistance. Now they're seeing more than 400 as of this year, and the city of Auburn tells me that they know that this housing project is just for single family homes, but the hope is that that will increase the housing density and cause more people to come from the bottom up and into housing. Just as the leaves in Auburn change, so does the way the city is thinking about addressing one of its biggest issues.
The only way you're going to actually be able to find enough housing is to have more housing.
Glenn Holmes, Director of Business and Community Development of Auburn, says this project is a long time coming.
The subdivision was approved back in the 90s.
The city is going full throttle, hoping to turn this into this. So it may not look like it right now, but the city of Auburn hopes that one day that land here on the southern end of the city will turn into homes here, about 100 units in total, and even contract with facilities such as a child care program. All of these units helping a massive need with the state of Maine this month, saying it needs more than 80,000 new housing units to meet the future need of keeping housing in the state affordable.
We knew that we needed substantial housing throughout the state.
It's something Auburn Mayor Jason Levesque says is why they wanted to push this project through, in addition to a recent report showing Auburn's homelessness situation is critical, jumping from several dozen homeless families getting help to more than 400 applications to general assistance.
It was frustrating. It was frustrating. You know, we keep running into challenges, we keep running into hurdles, and we need to quickly overcome them.
Mayor Levesque says he hopes housing projects like this one will bring families out of low-income apartments and then opening up those apartments for people experiencing homelessness looking to get off the street.
I think hopefully it will trickle down.
And Greg Whitney, board president for the Drop-In Center, a daytime shelter for homeless people in the city, says the pressure is on, serving dozens every week out of a church.
And I don't think there's any short-term solution, unfortunately. More housing will help. But people also need more services. You know, they need mental health services, they need case managers.
Hoping this project will be a much needed boost in finding a way to help an ever-growing statewide problem. And that's where City Council comes in, right behind me. They actually just started about 2 minutes ago, where they will be looking over that housing proposal. Now, if they like what they see, they'll go ahead and ask the city to go in and send that application to the federal government, which could take several weeks. They hope to have that in by the end of the month. Now, it's a slow process, I know, but it's what city staff tells me is one of the only ways we could drag ourselves out of this growing housing need in the state. We're live in Auburn. Jack Mulmud, News Center Maine.